welcome to the Oyakodon. What?
What? Sorry. Go.
Welcome,
I
Daddy.
Cut.
I fucked it. Go. Just move on without me. Go.
Welcome to the Oyakodon Podcast, the only podcast where a mom and daughter's moans may break the honeymoon. With me, as always, is my beautiful mama, Cha-Cha.
Hello, Fifi.
Hello. And we have a special guest. Unfortunately, we couldn't afford blonde Danny Phantom.exe, but we did get purple hair Timu Danny. Welcome in.
This is actually
mug is
default skin
crazy.
Daniel, okay? Excuse you. Default Daniel has black hair. Okay? Screw you.
But we want the paid DLC every
So do
2
I.
months.
Alright? I want the paid DLC. I can't though. I gotta make a music video, unfortunately.
Well, speaking of music videos, you just made one.
I did just make a music video. It was really, really fun.
And it made 12 million views as of this
Yeah,
recording.
12 million views literally as of last night, which is crazy.
Those are insane numbers.
No, seriously, it's the most popular video I've ever made long form wise, which is crazy to think about. But I'm glad I did it because I was really nervous to do it because it's my first like foyer into that kind of content.
It's such a good video.
How long did it take planning wise to do that?
Oh, so that's actually really funny. So the entire premise of like this music video was that we're gonna do it in 1 week. So the planning, so like the rehearsal to the costumes and the sets and editing, we were gonna do basically within just 1 week, which we did. But planning technically started the weekend before we started rehearsal, which was the weekend of the Anime Expo. And it was really funny because it all kind of came together very perfectly because I was coming in from a flight from Colorado and I'm on the plane and I'm thinking like, man, I want to do something about K-pop Demon Hunters because it's a K-pop Demon Hunters music video because I love K-pop Demon Hunters. As a Korean, I'm like, I fuck with this heavy. I love this. This is so much fun. I want to do something about it. And recently I felt very, as a content creator, I felt very, not plateaued in my content, but not super satisfied. So I'm like, I want to do something interesting. I mean, like I could do a music video, I guess. And I had plans to go to, do you guys know Anime IRL, the YouTube channel?
No.
Do you guys know Danny Moda?
No.
Okay, cool. Two of my friends, Danny Moda and Nick Connor, have a YouTube channel called Anime IRL, where they basically do like game shows and events and stuff hosted around anime, and it's really, really cool. They're fucking amazing people, and they decided they were gonna host an anime debate boxing event, which is kind of like chess boxing, but rather than playing chess, they debate. So it's just like, who's a better anime husbando? Gojo or like Levi?
Says
right, from
Shomaru.
Attack on Shomaru. Who's that?
Says
Who's that?
Shomaru.
You
What
would
do
win
you
those
mean?
arguments.
Who's that?
Who is that?
What?
Who is that?
Inuyasha, yeah?
Oh.
Yeah, from Inuyasha. What do
Oh,
you
so
mean?
I
Who
get
is
the
You're,
that?
so you're a millennial. Okay then. All right.
Help! Oh, Hold me back, Fifi. Hold
Okay.
me back.
She's the mother of what, 20 people?
Help. So many VTubers.
Yeah,
But
makes
yeah.
sense. Makes sense.
Makes sense, he says. Anyway, aside from that,
Aside
okay,
from the
continue.
so like they do like anime debate boxing, and they were having this event. They're like, "Yo, we'd love for you to come and just like hang out and stuff," because they like invite a bunch of content creators and a bunch of their friends. So I'm like, "Yeah, I'll be there," but I'm gonna be there late because I'm getting it from a flight, and I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, "Who could I? If I was gonna do a music video, I need to cast all these people. How would I do that?" And I look around, and I see like a bunch of like people I'm like acquainted with and like friends with that are like Asian and other content creators. And I'm like, wait a minute. You're
Ah,
Asian enough.
you're Asian enough. Light
The
bulb.
the wheels began to turn. That's
No,
funny.
literally. So I literally like just basically went around to people and I just started pitching this. And I'm like, yo, I'm trying to do a K-pop Demon Hunters music video. Do you want to do this? And they said, yeah, let's do it. And within the AX weekend, basically the 3 days AX happened, I put an entire group together. And then I got a director, a producer, a DP, and the entire cast together, and it happened, which was
That's
crazy.
brilliant.
Super fucking fast.
And
Wow.
The music video came out really good. I'm assuming,
Thank you.
Cha-Cha, you have not seen it.
I have not seen it yet.
Okay, have you seen K-pop Demon Hunters?
It's so good. I loved it.
So fucking good. Oh my god, I love that movie.
It was so awkward if you hadn't seen it.
Eh.
And
No,
we're
no,
discussing
I've seen
this.
it. My favorite's the purple hair braided one. That's my favorite. She's so cute.
Oh yeah,
Rumi's
she's
the
the
best
main
girl.
chick, right?
Yeah.
Yes, Rumi best girl.
Mm-hmm.
I love Rumi. I love K-pop. I don't know what it is about K-pop Demon Hunters. So the way I watch K-pop Demon Hunters is that I just like saw it and I'm like, I'll put it on in the background, whatever, while I'm like cleaning and shit. And then I was like kind of watching it on like my periphery, and I'm like watching it because here's the thing: I was a musical theater child, right? Like I grew up in like
Yes.
doing like
Yes.
musical theater, dance and stuff like that. And I
Mhm.
was like the drama kid and stuff like that. And I escaped that. I escaped the musical theater pipeline. I feel like there's so many like musical theater kids who turn into musical theater adults. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I know what you're talking about.
And I escaped that. And because of that, I have not an aversion to musicals, but I'm very much just like, oh, this is like very, like this is very like millennial core musical theater, like cringe-esque and such, like there's like certain like cues and stuff that I'll see from people that I'll be like, I see you have matured not so much, so I have a little bit of an aversion to to musicals and such sometimes because it's like I came from the mud. I know what mud looks like.
There's nothing wrong with Sweeney Todd, Danny. There's
Okay,
nothing wrong with Sweeney Todd.
there's something wrong. No, nothing's wrong with Sweeney Todd. It's wrong when you go to a Denny's at 3 a.m. and start singing it.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay.
No, and
touche.
I'm like listening.
I'm saying that would really liven up the people eating pancakes at 2 a.m.
Listen, as a former theater kid, if I saw a bunch of theater kids walk into a restaurant at 2 a.m, I'm killing everyone there. I'm airing out the fucking Denny's. I'm airing it out, bro. No, literally. I'm just like, I can't do this. Don't do this to me right fucking now. If you break out into song and dance, I'm gonna become a fucking statistic, okay?
Is it sad that in high school I joined theater for a time just so I can make friends?
No, I
No,
think
that's
that's
why
awesome.
that's why every kid in theater joins.
Okay, because like
Every single one, Fifi.
Because
Yes.
like my cousin went to the same high school as me, but she was like a couple grades ahead of me, and she was in theater and introduced me to like all of our theater friends, and they were like so welcoming. They were like, "Yeah, come join theater. We'll have like our own theater gang or whatever." And then like I never saw them again. But that's that story. And then I just embarrassingly I made a music video. I made a music video in high
Oh
school.
my god, I also not in high school, but I just made a music video too. Oh my god, we're like twins.
I made a
We're like
music. We're like twinsies.
Oh my god.
Twinning. That's so cute.
No, that's literally like why every like kid joins musical theater in like high school and stuff. Like literally, that's why I joined. I had like no friends in high school. Like
Mhm.
I feel like we're
Yeah.
all like the weird kid that somehow got popular on the internet, and now we're just kind of like, what do I do now? So
Yes.
I have no
Yeah.
idea how that
No,
happened.
Theater was definitely for like the weird extroverted kids. Just
see,
period.
I definitely wasn't super extroverted in high school.
Mm.
It's very much like the whole like thing where it's what's the fucking word? It's like, is it omnivert kind of thing?
Yeah, an
That
omnivert.
could be
Yeah.
okay.
Mhm.
I see.
I see. Here's the thing. I don't think omniverts are real. I think everyone's secretly an extrovert if you're comfortable, right?
Yes.
I think everyone's an extrovert when you're comfortable. That's what it is. No one's an omnivert You're an extrovert. You're just not in a safe space. That's it. And that was
I think
me in
that's
high
right.
school for sure. Where I'm like, wow, I know nobody. I'm gonna just keep to myself. And then I get into theater and then I break out into song and dance choreographed. So
You're like a Disney movie.
I'm like a Disney
You're
movie.
so
Wow. Real life girls in the big city. What was I talking about? Where did we went off the
We went on a lot of different ADHD tangents, which is
no,
totally fine.
literally. Okay,
The
musical
best
theater.
kind.
Okay, let's talk about why K-pop Demon Hunters watching it the first time. I have an aversion to musicals, and I'm like, oh, it's a musical. Like it's like there's a song within the first 10 minutes of the movie, and I'm like, oh, it's a musical, and I'm like watching it like out of the corner of my eye, and I'm about to like turn it off. I'm like, hold on, this is kind of peak. Oh no, it's good, and I was like, fuck, it's so good, kind of thing. So
Yes.
Yeah.
I unfortunately really enjoyed it when I watched it, and
Unfortunately.
unfortunately, but it's taken
No
off.
obsession.
No, seriously, and it's like, fuck, I'm falling back into theater kid shit. I can't be going around singing this, you know. So it's so strange how it's taken off so hard and so fast.
Yes.
It
Like
was your
the
true
upwards,
calling.
no, seriously, the upwards trajectory of the movie is insane, and it's like it still hasn't even plateaued. It's like the most successful Netflix original of like all time, right?
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
It's
I would say so.
crazy.
It's gonna get a theater release now.
It did. It got like a theater sing along like this weekend, which
Yeah.
was
Which
nuts.
I wonder how big of that theater is gonna look. You have a sing along showing in a theater?
No, like I knew some people who went. My friends who were in the music video, Stella, Julia, and my friend Morgan, were in cosplay and got invited by Netflix in New York to go to a theater sing along with like the voice actors and stuff,
Oh, no
which was
way.
it was
Damn.
really cool. And it was apparently it was like a billion children were just in the theater singing, and it was very, very funny.
That's so cool.
Instead
It's so
of saying chicken jockey, they're saying they're singing K-pop.
No, literally, that's what was happening, dude. Fucking,
Let's
I'm
go.
so glad people are like trying to bring back movie theaters because I feel like ever since COVID, it's been on an unfortunate decline. Because like
Yeah.
I
Yes.
love movies, and it's so unfortunate that other people don't. I don't know how to
Yeah.
word that. I'm
Okay.
so sorry, guys.
Sorry,
I don't
I'm
know.
actually
I'm
actually.
Mhm.
Oh, go ahead.
No, go. You speak. Your turn.
I
Don't.
was gonna say you were saying that K-pop Demon Hunters is probably like the most like popular Netflix original. Now that I think about it, the other really popular Netflix original was also Korean. It was Squid Games.
Yeah, Korea
Mm.
#1. Let's go.
I'm actually gonna look
Wave the
that up right now.
flag.
I want to know what's more popular, Squid Games or K-pop Demon Hunters.
As
Well-
a Korean, we on top. That's all I'm saying.
Always the
Who
top.
runs the world? Koreans.
I mean, it's hard to
Yeah, it's
compare
also-
because Squid Game's a television show and K-pop Demon Hunters is a movie.
Well, we can see how they technically just rank independent of each other, as a
True.
TV show and as like as a movie.
It says that K-pop Demon Hunters racked 24.2 million views versus season 3 of Squid Game was 15.9. But I want to know versus like the first season of Squid Games. So
Oh, that pilot episode's probably gonna have a lot of views.
Demon
Season
Hunters.
1.
I've actually never seen Squid Game.
Neither have I.
Really, it's so good. Honestly, the second and third season aren't worth the hype. It was all about that first season. That first season was actually prime.
Yeah, I have this. I don't know what this is. I have this very weird thing about TV shows. Maybe this is like an ADHD autism thing, but it's like if it's very specifically TV shows. If I'm gonna watch a TV show, I need to sit down and watch it. I can't just have that on to the background. Like, I think it's because okay, so you guys are gonna hear you're gonna hear some backstory stuff. So as a child, I was not a happy child. I was very sad actually, very depressed.
His
And
villain,
because
his
of
villain origin story.
my villain arc. Fuck. God. Now you'll know my true backstory. As a kid, I was very unhappy. And because of that, I used to read a lot as like a form of escapism, right? I loved reading books. Like my middle school librarians knew me so fucking well because I'd go to them like every week and I'd be like, I need a new book. And they're like, you read the last one, like last series? And I'm like, yes. And I would go up and I would ask them for the longest book series possible because I didn't want these like stories to end. I would just read profusely. Like I would skip class and I would just sit in the bathroom in a stall and I would just read books. That's what I would do in middle school.
You were a cute little bookworm.
Cute is not the word I would use.
Obsessed.
Little Danny
But
Phantom
still.
sit in the bathroom stall in middle school with the book, Lord of the Rings.
Literally. No, literally. And I would ask for the longest book series possible because I would just burn through these books. And
That's so funny.
and
Your
fuck it.
teachers were like, "Where's Danny?" And the other classmates are like, "He's a phantom." You've probably gotten that. He's like, I've heard this too many times. Please.
No, this is a joke I've never heard before in my life. I don't know what you're talking about. God, where was I going with this? Why was I talking
Reading
about this?
books.
You were talking about
the
how you were
toilet.
unhappy, but books made you happy.
Okay, TV shows. Okay, but because of the I remember where I'm coming from now. Fuck, need a reminder. So, the reason why I like to sit down and watch TV shows is because now that I don't hate my life, I don't need to like read books as a form of escapism. Right now, I can actually like enjoy books and stuff like that. So when I watch TV shows, I like really long shows, so I can get really invested in the story and the characters and such. So for movies and stuff, it's very much like a one-off thing where I'm just like, okay, I can put that on. I don't have to care about this. But TV shows, if I'm going to watch it, I have to sit down and become invested in it. Otherwise, I do not care about it at all. So like Squid Games never really spoke to me because it's like a Netflix original. I know it's not going to go on for like a super long time because it's not like a serialized like sitcom or something or like a long-running TV show like Supernatural. So it's like I just never got super invested in it. Plus also I just like everyone just kind of spoiled the plot for me. So I'm like, okay, well now there's no reason for me to get invested anymore because I just simply don't care. So I like that's it's such a weird thing with TV shows, but it's like I like long series so I can get invested and like be super involved in the world and stuff. That's what I really like about like TV shows and like fiction is I like big IPs and like long running stories so I can really get invested.
Which makes it really ironic that you like K-pop Demon Hunters because it's a 90-minute video movie essentially.
No, it really is. It's strange, but I think the reason I like it so much is that I see the potential. Like I want my favorite IP in the entire universe has been and will always be Star Wars. Star Wars is like my thing.
Neuron brain
I
activation.
like you.
Star
I
Wars.
didn't listen. I didn't know
didn't
you
like me
before, but
before.
I know you now. No, I didn't know you before.
I
but
didn't,
now
I
I
didn't
know
like
you
you
now.
before.
Bookworm
You're a
kid.
fucking piece of shit. We streamed together and I fucking hated you.
I know. I love Star Wars. I love Star Wars so much. I write smut all the time. I've talked about it
You
before.
write Star I see Kylo and fucking what's his name behind you?
Hux! It's Hux!
General
Listen.
Hux. I'm the rebel spy. Sorry, I hate him.
What?
I
hate
love him
Hux.
so much. I hate the way that Disney portrayed him. I thought he
As
had
a
so much
sniveling
potential as a
rat?
video villain. Shut up! Don't
You know
say
he is.
that.
Just
No.
Oh, now she's
every
triggered.
single
I
one of
love
them.
him so much.
Every imp bureaucrat needs to die. Listen, I have a TIE fighter.
Daddy!
I love the Empire, dude.
I love the Empire too.
For
Dude,
the Empire.
I love Star Wars. Like Star Wars has been and will be my favorite IP of all time. And the reason why is because there's like infinite stories to tell within it. And that's why
Yes.
I
Yeah.
love it so much. It's so expansive and there's been so many authors and characters within it. That's so interesting. So like even when like the bad stuff comes out, I'll still watch it because I want to see a new perspective on like what's happening in the universe. Because it's like the overall arcing plot, it's been told, right? The Jedi,
Yeah.
the Sith, Anakin, Luke, Darth Vader, all of that's been told. The overarching plot exists, and now I get into the actually cool stuff because I'll be so real. I'm so done with the Jedi and shit. I do not care anymore. I simply do not give a fuck.
Really?
That's
Yes,
funny.
I do not care. I'm like, wow, I don't need to see another Jedi story like of someone coming into their powers and learning that it's good to be good and bad to be bad, you know?
He's done with
I-
the space wizards.
I don't care about the space wizards anymore. Show me space cowboys.
Have you been
Space
watching Andor?
Cowboys.
Fifi, I've been watching the
Cha-cha,
second season of Andor.
cha-cha, cha-cha, cha-cha. I need you to understand something. I have been an Andor propagandist since day one. Andor
Let's
is the
go.
greatest piece of
It's
Star
so
Wars
good.
ever made.
It's
Like
so
literally
good.
since it's come out. You can look back in like my Twitch VODs on my YouTube channel. Since the day it came out, I've been saying I'm literally a fucking fiend. I'm like, you guys have to watch Andor. Please watch Andor. Literally every single fucking day when Star Wars was brought up, Andor's #1 on my list. I
It's got, like-
fucking love Andor.
He's got like the hypnosis
So much.
wheel, the swirl, and
Yes,
it just
you
says
will
watch
watch
Andor.
Andor. You
I
will watch
recently-
Andor.
I recently got into it. I think it was last month. Bricky and Fifi were talking about Andor, and they're like, "You have to watch it." And so I started sitting down and watching it. But yeah, I'm on the second season. It's so good.
It's so good. It is. I love that they took the dark route with it because it's like, it's perfect.
Mhm.
It's like, Fifi, are you okay with spoilers about Andor?
Yeah, I've seen all of Andor.
Oh, you
Don't
have? Okay,
spoil the
perfect.
second season for me. I haven't
won't,
finished second season.
I won't.
Okay.
Season one, I think, is just a perfect encapsulation of what the Empire actually is and how it's
Yes.
represented. He
Yeah.
pulls off this massive heist. He gets away with it, and he gets arrested for something he didn't even do. It's perfect. I'm like,
so
wow.
good.
It's like, wow. This is like so relevant and topical, and
Yes.
this applies to definitely somebody. I'll let you figure out who that is, though.
Criminals.
Definitely
Yeah,
no
there's
underlying
definitely
message there.
there's definitely a criminal they're referencing. One in particular. Dude, I fucking love Andor so much. Also, you mentioned Bricky, and I'm gonna be very embarrassed here. I'm not as a creator, I don't fanboy very much. Bricky is like one creator that I've been a huge fan of for years, unfortunately.
That is so cute.
Is that
No, it's
unfortunately, dude?
Why are you saying that
No,
unfortunately?
because it's like I hate being a fanboy because it's like as a creator, it's like I very much veil behind the curtain. I can see like I'm there. Like I don't just see there. I am there, right? And I
Yeah.
hate being a fanboy because it's like I've had so many bad experiences where it's like people are like, "Oh my god, I love what you do," blah 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 blah, and they're just very weird and very like just not good
It's not
people,
comfortable.
unfortunately. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I hate being a fanboy, but Bricky is like one person that I'm like a huge fan of, unfortunately. There's like 3 content creators like in the world that I'm like, wow, I love what you do. And Bricky is unfortunately one of them. And it's like, fuck.
That is
So-
so funny.
No, I get you.
No,
I
it
don't
was-
like to fangirl about people either.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm honestly like really glad that like I didn't know you when we met. Like, so I met Danny IRL at a con. Won't say which one.
Yeah, it was. Oh, we're not gonna say which one.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
we're not gonna say which one, but I met him at a con, and I'm being picked up by some friends who also picked you up, and so I get in this car, and boom, there's like this blonde dude next to me. I'm like, oh hey, what's up? And then at the con, you were stopped like every like 5 seconds. Being
It happens.
yeah,
it
and I was like, what is going on? And then I learned of your channel later. I was like, oh shit, oh okay. That's really
funny
cool.
that you say that because I'm a. Hi, Danny. I'm a fangirl. So before I even started VTubing about 2 years ago, I followed you a lot on TikTok, and so during that phase where I wasn't even getting into content, I liked your content a lot. So
Oh, thank
anyway, I'm
you.
TikTok
That's
brain.
so
I'm
sweet.
TikTok brain rotted. So
That's so real. That's so real.
You see, I don't really use TikTok, so I guess that's why like I didn't.
Really?
Yeah, I still don't
love
really use
TikTok.
TikTok.
I get it. I don't either.
I love
That's the
TikTok.
secret.
That's the secret.
That's the secret. Okay. If to anyone, okay, this is a secret to anyone who wants to become a TikTok creator out there. Here's the secret: don't use TikTok. I'm not even kidding.
But I
Okay,
love
it's an
TikTok.
out. I know, but if you want to be successful on TikTok, and this is a serious thing, as a TikTok creator, it is an algorithmic based application. It tracks how much you use the app and the engagement you give it. The more engagement you give the app, the less it does for you because it knows it's got you hooked. It wants to hook you in. And the less you use the app, the better you will do on it.
That's
Wait, really?
Yes.
For posting videos. So if I like
Yes.
stopped scrolling on my my TikTok account, like, so wait, do I have to make another TikTok account and then I can scroll on that one?
No.
Dang
It's
it,
hardware.
why? But I love.
It's
I
hardware
live-
based. It's hardware based.
This
love
is crazy.
TikTok.
I've been doing this for 5 years. I will just experiment and shit. Okay, guys, I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna okay. I've never talked about this before. This is insider trading information, and this
Let's
doesn't
go.
work for everyone.
Insider trading.
Freely
This
available
doesn't work
on
for
the Oyakodon Podcast.
I know, right? I'm literally right. This doesn't work for everyone. This works for me though. Here, I'm sharing my screen here in the Discord. Okay, let's take a look at my most recent videos here. Okay.
Okay.
So you see, I post 2 videos every single day, basically. You see these 2 videos, 405,000 views, 226,000 views, right? You see these?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
These were posted yesterday. I spent a total of 25 minutes on TikTok yesterday. And these did well. Now, these were posted at Anime NYC, where I was making videos all day. I had the app open for like 6 hours, right? Making and filming videos, right? I posted them, 58,000 views. I have 9 million followers, 58,000. That's bad, right?
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. But it goes to prove a point. The more you and like, here's the thing, because these videos performed well on like YouTube and stuff like that. These videos aren't bad. They're not the best videos, but they're not bad. This video, I'd say, is much worse than these ones, right? But this one has 600,000 views. And this is because I only spent less than an hour on the day I made it. Dude, the more time you give your algorithm, the less it makes it, the less, how do I describe this? The reason why I've at least what I understand, less time equals more views is because the app wants to pull you in and to interact with it more. So it's like, okay, we're going to push these videos so we can get more engagement from this person, and then they'll engage with their audience now.
Okay, that makes a little bit more
Interesting.
sense. So it's like an inverse relationship.
Yeah, that's what I understand.
Huh. This is very interesting. As
I'm
someone who still
flabbergasted.
does not use TikTok.
I do. Well, I mean, my followers are nowhere close. I've got like 200. Let me open TikTok really quick. It's not.
I mean, I have a TikTok, but
240K. So I mean, but yeah, it's always really hit and miss. But I'm also like brain rotted, and like I scroll endlessly on TikTok.
I get that. Do you know it's really stupid. Do you know how I stop myself from doing that? It's once you're doom scrolling, you technically go into like a disassociative state, right? You're just kind of like
Yeah.
brain off, like scrolling. So a way to help stop that is to intentionally do something with your body, and it's very small. So it's like if I catch myself doom scrolling, something I do is I just like for like 10 seconds, I just puff out my cheeks like, because it takes conscious effort to do that,
huh.
right? And then it re-engages my brain, and I like need to stand up and I can do something. So it's like, to stop myself from just like doom scrolling and doing nothing, I have to like intentionally not do something else, but it's like
Do something that takes conscious effort.
yeah, and that helps me a lot. I'm just like,
Keeps your
okay,
brain
I
active.
have to do laundry, literally. And it's like
Mhm.
super small, and it's like if I just want to doom scroll sometimes, it's like, okay, I have like 20 minutes and I'll just turn my brain off, but afterwards I have to go and I'll set my timer. But my timer goes off, I'm like, okay, and I just do my thing, and it that helps me a shit ton. So
Okay.
The
No, I'm gonna
cure
take
for
that to
brain
heart.
rot.
no, like as a TikTok brain rot creator, I spend no time like on social media because it's just it's bad for me. Like obviously I go on like it's like I try and get ideas, right? It's like I need to make content. So I'll go and I'll scroll for content sometimes, but that's very different. That's me actively searching for like different avenues of stuff. So
See, I'm always looking at my analytics, man. I'm like addicted to that crap. I'm always looking at numbers, and because I have no idea what I'm doing, and so I'm like, okay, well, here are the numbers of the day, and this is what's going on for all the platforms.
I feel like as a VTuber, clip farming is a lot easier than a traditional streamer
You think
because
so?
Yes.
I think so, at least from my perspective as a creator. I feel like because you guys have like you in like what's the word I'm looking for? Like you have like recognizable characteristics and such, and already a very established like well of people who are very much into very specifically VTubing. It's a
Yes.
lot easier to catch the attention of those like that audience compared to like a generalized audience, you know? I feel like if you are in a niche, it is much easier to grow within that niche and then out of it rather than to grow generally.
Yeah, there is a cap. I mean, I would say that there is like a threshold for how far you can go within that niche. But
Really?
yeah, I do think, yeah, there's a market cap when it comes to VTubing. I mean, just
Uh-huh.
like I was gonna say, just like regular content creation. I was about to say flesh tubing, but
Flesh tubing.
but just like that. I think there really is like a market cap because
What's that cap then? Like as a creator, what's the highest you can get then?
I mean, I feel like even Hololive, I feel like they can expand beyond the typical VTuber audience because I mean, they've gotten into things like football stadiums, more I guess
Yeah,
of
I
a
was gonna
normie
I was gonna
audience.
say because it's like you're talking about a market cap, but it's like I feel like VTubing has only been getting bigger within the past couple years.
That could be true.
Yeah,
Maybe.
I feel
I
like
don't know.
both are true. I feel like in VTubing there is a cap because you're kind of stuck in the niche. You can definitely grow in the niche.
Yes.
But in general, VTubers are less popular than flesh tubers.
That
And
is so true.
it also really depends on what region you're talking about. Are you talking about the West or are you talking about Japan?
Yeah, I mean that's true too. Because I
Okay.
think there's like this
Because
I don't
VTubers
know.
are started in Japan and they're much more popular
Mhm.
there versus
I think a
somewhere like
lot of us are looked down on too because I mean there's like what is it? Like a line of debauchery. There's the furries and then the femboys and then the VTubers and then the streamers and so you have like this lineup of what is like socially acceptable to view for social media.
I guess I just don't think about that because I just don't care, right? It's like this like it's
Mhm.
like because there's like there are normies, right? There are those normies like I'm like
Yes.
ew this like and who are still like oh my god anime is so cringe and it's just like it's a TV show, who gives a fuck? And I always
Right.
forget that because it's just like again I just don't care. And I think you're absolutely right because before I'm like no VTubing's cool and I'm like people don't think that actually. I forgot.
no.
Yeah.
I there's only like a few people that know that I'm a VTuber, and one of them was like, VTuber, that's stupid. Like I don't
Yeah.
get it.
Well, a lot of them say, I mean, even for a lot of content streamers, they'll be like, "Oh, is that AI?" And we'll straight up call VTubers AI programs. Why are you hiding behind a mask? Why are you using a voice changer? Like,
You're
it's got to be
probably
a
a
voice
man.
changer.
Like
You're probably a man
Yeah.
living in your basement. What are you doing? Um, and I mean, we have different
Yeah.
reasons for me, I'm a mom. I'm a mom in real life, and like I do it to protect the anonymity of my kids and my
Yeah,
family, and
absolutely.
it's still be able to make content. So that's why I love VTubing.
What do you mean you don't want to
Um,
become a family YouTube channel and abuse your children? That's like so much
I
fun.
know, how dare you, Chacha? Think of the
How
kids.
dare you. Think of the children. No, don't think of the children. Think of the money.
think of the money, man.
Your
Think about
Instagram
how
house.
I could exploit my kids for money and make so
Oh
much.
my
I could have the
god,
new
exactly.
what was it, lady? Sorry, Honey Boo Boo. Yeah, I could have another like Honey Boo.
Exactly.
Ew. Like what the heck? Yeah, I don't like that. I really don't.
It's wild, dude. I don't understand. I don't understand people who watch family YouTubers. I'm like, what's interesting? It's again, it's like I'm on the other side of like the normie stuff where it's just like we could talk about like other like like flesh tubers and stuff like that I don't understand. Like I don't understand the appeal of like people like KICKSTARTER and stuff like that. I'm just like,
Mm-hmm.
hello? This is just like
Who?
I just don't get it. Exactly.
I
I didn't
Yeah.
get it. I'm like,
I
what?
think what a lot of it is performance art. And so it's like drama. They're creating situations and purposeful
Yeah.
content where it's for bait. And I mean, they're creating basically a live reality TV show as a stream. All of these like
Yeah, and I just don't get the
interactions.
reality TV stuff. I just don't get it. I don't
Yeah.
like it. I'm like, okay, because it's like as a creator, I know it's very facetious and staged, and a lot of it
Yes.
is, it's played up, and I'm just like, it's for me, it's like being behind the curtain, behind the veil. I'm like, it's very disingenuous to me, and I don't like that. I don't like
Mm-hmm.
the disingenuous aspect of that. And it's like I feel like again being on the other side of like normies versus whatever we are, like even like especially with like VTubers and stuff like that, because they're allowed to have a character, they're allowed to be much more genuine, because it's like they feel much safer and much more comfortable, you know, than a lot of
Yeah.
like flesh tubers are.
I think
And
it's
it's
so ironic too because so for VTubers, a lot of us have personas and identities. We have kayfabe essentially, where it's like
mm,
here is our lore and da 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 da. But then at the end of the day, we're not talking all day about our lore. We are ourselves with
exactly, you're
like
being
the
real people.
mm-hmm.
I think
Whereas it's the opposite in flesh tubing. Go ahead, Fifi.
I was gonna say, I think there are two groups in VTubing. I think that there's the VTubers that just are themselves, and I think that there are the VTubers that are a character that they made.
That is true. I think it's rarer to find like the true kayfabe VTubers, but yes. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I have met some VTubers like IRL, and I'm like, you are nothing how you are online, and I'll just leave it at that.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yep.
but I find most of the time when I do meet VTubers, they are much more genuine people than a lot of other content creators are,
That's
because
interesting.
Really, because I have the
it's like
opposite opinion.
really okay, because because like when I met you, Fifi, and everything like that, I'm like we just like hit it off the rip, right? We were just like yapping and like hanging out and stuff like that, and it's like you want to make content, and it's like yes, let's make videos and stuff together, and it was
That's so
awesome,
cute.
and it's like we could talk about like my good friend Lloyd. I love Lloyd so much. It's like I knew Lloyd before he was a VTuber, and now he is a VTuber, and he's fucking awesome, and it's like
Lloyd is
hanging out with
awesome.
him. Lloyd is the fucking best. And it's like even with his lore and like he's got this amazing character and everything, that character is just a heightened version of who he is. So it's like, and that's what I
Hmm.
find with so many other VTubers, that it's like they are just themselves, but with lore now,
Yeah.
which is like I think is so interesting and cool, and why like I think part of the reason why I think VTubing is so successful and cool, because it's like, and why I like a lot of VTubers more than traditional streamers.
That's interesting. Do you do streaming?
I do stream. We stream together, Jaja.
Well, I know we stream together, but like, do you stream regularly? Like, how does
I
that work
do,
for
yeah.
you?
Like, what do you mean, like, works? Like, it just how do I go about it, or like,
Yeah, like do you set like a regular schedule and like do you stream a few
yeah,
times a week or and then like you're making content on the side as well? Like what do you
yeah. So I'm definitely not a full time streamer. I stream as like I've like for basically kind of just for fun at this point. I stream 3 times a week, usually for 3 hours, every like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, basically. And it's like I've
Okay.
built like a very nice community within streaming. That's very, I'd say, adjacent for my traditional like audience, where it's like a tiny niche within like my big pool. Because it's like a lot of people come into my streams, right? But a lot of it's because I started as a short form creator. Uh, okay, I'm gonna pivot real quick so I can contextualize something I'm about to say.
Uh-huh.
As a short form content creator, people don't treat you like a person; they treat you as a commodity. Because
Huh.
when you scroll on TikTok, you see a person for 15 seconds to a minute and you scroll past and they're gone. Right?
Yeah.
And if you don't follow them or you don't like their videos, you don't see them ever again. But they're also hyper accessible. And if you like that content, it's very easy to find
Come
this
back to
person
it.
very consistently, right? Or like doom scroll on their page, whatever, right? And
Yeah.
because of that, because you're so hyper accessible, people don't treat you as a person or a traditional content creator. They treat you as something almost, again, like a commodity, where it's just like you are a product to be watched and to be consumed. So
Yeah,
it's like
that makes
that's the
sense.
reason. That's
I mean, it
part
doesn't
of the
make
reason
sense,
why.
but I can see that happening.
Part of the
I've
reason
had
why
that
short form
happen.
content is the reason why you have to be so consistent with short form content is that the only reason why people stay engaged with a short form creator is if they're hyper accessible. That's why I make videos every day, is because it's like, if you fall off as a short form creator, you're done. You're basically cooked forever, right? You can't stop. You have to be it's constant. So it's very different from like long
Yes.
form, where it's just like you can post like an hour and a half long video essay once every 2 months and people are hooked, right? Because within that you show off so much more than just like 15 seconds of yourself. 15 seconds, you have to be quippy, you have to be funny, you have to be locked in on that. But if you have like a video essay, you can not only show off your personality, but your intelligence, your ideas, your personality, like all this different things. So as a short form creator, you don't get to showcase that personality. You don't get to showcase who you really are.
That's really interesting. Yeah, it's more of a shallow relationship
It is. And
versus
because
the
it's so
long form
shallow,
content.
people really latch onto those things and it becomes a commodified personality. So pivoting away from that back to what I was originally saying, being a streamer, you are all personality, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's all
100%.
who you are. So a lot of people come into my streams expecting this very much like, hey, what's up, guys? It's Danny, blah, 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 and it's like, that's just not entirely who I am. That's a heightened version of myself that I have to be for content,
Yes.
It's like when I'm making a 15-second video, I can be that energetic because I don't have to, I'm not streaming for 3 hours. I'm making a 1-minute video.
Correct.
So I can have that burst of energy. I can have that liveliness. And I, it's like I have that. So a lot of people come into my streams, but not a lot of people like stay because it's like, oh, the veil is broken. He's a real person to me now. He's not just a little goober on my phone that I could just scroll away from.
Goober. But
Yeah,
no,
it's
that's interesting. I don't know. I've never thought about the way it is, If that makes
yeah.
sense. I don't know. Like
No, I totally get it.
I'll get people from Instagram shorts or like from TikTok shorts who come into stream and they're like, "Oh, mommy, call me a good boy." Oh, but like they'll say where they're from, and they'll be like they'll have this expectation of what I am and what I'm going to do for them. And most of the time my mods ban them. But like the people that
Yeah.
are coming in from like the longer form content, they're like, "I really like this video that you did on such and such and such and such." And really excited to be here and stream. And
Yeah.
they're just very different personalities. And I'm like, why is that? I'm like, is it the age demographic? I wondered what it was about it, but it's because of how short and accessible, yeah, they're commodities when it comes
Yep.
to people making content on shorts.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
So if you're watching this podcast, I fuck with you because you like the long form shit. You like
Let's go.
it's like
You're the real
and
ones.
no, for real. And it's because it is a genuine different mindset in order to consume short form versus long form because it's like so much at the time. Short form, it's the doom scrolling thing. It's like you're just like
Yeah.
blah, blah, like brain off. Oh, I like this person. I'm gonna doom scroll on their stuff, and it's like again, you don't see that you don't see them as a person. You see them as content, right? Where it's like, oh, I like their content, and you get attached to the personality within that content, but it's often not a genuine representation of who they are. And I can say that about my content. It's like again, I'm a very heightened version of myself in my videos. I'm very much putting 110% into all my videos, and
Yeah.
people are like, oh, this is who he is. Not all the time. That's not me 100% of the time. It's me like 10 to 15%.
Yeah, you're pretty chill
So-
in real life.
I'd say so. I'm very much like very quiet when I'm just like, vibing. So But like again, as like people come into my stream and they have this expectation, like you were saying, Cha-Cha, but that's just not entirely
Yeah.
true. But the people who do stay for that content, they're very well established, and it's like I know those people, right? So I'm not a full-time streamer. I very much do it for my own enjoyment because it keeps me grounded as a person. Like, because I feel like so many short form creators, like, unfortunately, the clout gets to their head. And it's just like,
Mhm.
oh, I'm TikTok famous, blah 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 blah, XYZ, blow up, and it unfortunately gets to them. But it's like having that small community as a streamer, as a tiny pocket within my very large pool of following. It's really nice because it's like, okay, these are the real, like, this is a very much like a full, genuine representation of who I am. You know,
Yeah.
it's like you get to see when I am excited and when I'm very tired. And it's like you get to
Mhm.
see all of it. So definitely not a streamer, but I do stream because I love it, comparatively.
Absolutely. No, I love that. I love that.
Yeah, I love
Interesting.
streams where you just chill, and you're just like
Mhm.
your unfiltered self and you're just hanging out. Those are like the kind of best types of streams, the most
No,
enjoyable.
seriously. It's the fucking best. I like because streaming itself, it is exhausting sometimes. Like when I first started streaming during COVID and everything like that, I would stream for like 5 hours, 4 days a week, and like
What a
and I know that's
grind.
no, and I was like going to school at the same time, so it's like I'd get done
Oh,
with all my
wow.
classes, I'd get food, and I just start my stream because like when COVID hit is like the first year I went to college. Like I graduated high school 2020, so
Mhm.
like I was like locked. I was like on campus, but we didn't have any in-person classes, which sucks. So I was literally just locked in my dorm making content 24/7 when I wasn't at class. And eventually, second semester, I just stopped going to classes and I just made content.
Mhm.
So
Let's go COVID
and it's
content.
woo.
Yep.
So, but it's like, but it was crazy because it's like streaming helped pay off my student debt. Like I paid off all my debt year one, and I just dropped out because I'm like, I'm not going to school. Actually, I'm just making videos. I'm just gonna make videos so I can keep this money.
Mhm.
Yeah, don't be like 100K in debt for the rest of your life. Yeah, don't do that.
Don't do that. So
Yeah.
I almost made
it
the
was
same mistake, but I'm glad I
yeah.
didn't. I actually got
Mhm.
accepted to a really, really good school.
Can we know which
And
school?
hmm?
Can we know which school or no?
No.
Cut this. Cut this from the pod.
But I'll just say it was a really good school because I initially wanted to go in for 3D animation, and
That's so cool.
and I got accepted to a school that was really, really good for it. And
Juilliard.
the acceptance rate was really low, so I
Juilliard.
Juilliard, yeah, fine. I got accepted to
Imagine
Juilliard.
Fifi imagine Fifi graduating from Juilliard.
I could.
don't
I
e-
could. I think she's really smart. Like I wouldn't let her personality deceive you. I think she's very, very
Oh,
smart.
listen.
Mm.
This has nothing to do with personality. I just can't imagine Fifi going to school.
Well, honestly, when I was younger, I thought school was more important than it actually is.
Oh,
Yeah,
same.
that's how I felt too.
Well, I mean, like, so the reason why there's like so many people that are like going to college and then getting all this debt is because we're still stuck on what like the previous generation was telling us of like, you need to go to college to get a job.
Yep.
And it's just not that way anymore.
It's not because now you're going to college and not getting a job.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I kind of got a wake up call, and I'm so thankful that this happened to me, where in high school we had like groups that would come in every once in a while and uh and like teach some specific things. I'll leave it very
Mhm.
vague, but we would sometimes have groups
They would
and
teach things.
yeah, we would get it's sex ed. No, they would come and teach very specific things, and one of them had a daughter that was in college, and we were just like talking with her, and she mentioned how her daughter was in college and her student loans, she was paying $900 a month, and I
Oh
was
yeah,
like,
I knew someone like that. I
and I
knew
was
someone
like,
like that.
hold on a second, student loans. $900 a month. Oh, I wouldn't afford college if I went. Like I compared that to like all the rest of like the costs, like the because like this school's tuition was like $40,000 a semester, and looking at the costs,
Yeesh.
I was like, yes, like I said, it was a big university, and I was like, bro, I would never pay this off. And so I got accepted, but then I just trashed it because I was like, wait, what am I doing? I would never be able to pay this. I have to work.
Literally.
I like also I couldn't get any this is another thing that sucks that not a lot of people know about. You are not eligible for like any scholarships if you only plan on being a part-time student.
Yeah.
So
I didn't know that.
yeah, so I was like, okay, I want to go to a nice school, but I need a scholarship. If I didn't have to work, it would have been great, but because of my family's financial situation, it was never going to happen that way. So I had to work. And if I was going to work, then I could only be a part-time student. Hey, you can be a full-time student and work full-time. I did that for like the first year I went to college. Let me tell you, you want to hang yourself on a noose at the end of it. I'm just
Sounds miserable.
It's a completely miserable existence. You do that, but I do not recommend it. And when I like search up scholarships and I put in that I was going to be a part-time student, zero. There's nothing. So
Literally.
ridiculous.
It's miserable. It sucks. So wait, Fifi, you wanted to be a 3D artist or like 3D designer?
I basically wanted to make like Pixar movies. That's what I wanted to do.
Gosh.
so cool.
No, that's fucking sick, dude.
I briefly took 3D
Wow.
animation, so I know like some basic concepts, but when I saw like the price of like the college, I was like, I'm literally, and then I thought about that one teacher's daughter paying $900 on student loans. I was like, I would have to pay rent on top of that, my car insurance, all that. I was like, I couldn't afford to live with all of that, so I didn't go, and I'm really glad I didn't. And then
Wait,
yeah,
Chacha, did you ever go to school or anything?
I did. So, without doxing what I became,
Without doxing what I did.
I did medical stuff from my home. I had my own medical business for about 10 years.
Oh
So,
shit, that's fucking sick. Both my parents are doctors. My dad is a neuroradiologist and my mom was an emergency room doctor.
that's awesome. That's so cool. But yeah, I quit that to become a anime girl online.
Let's go.
so Danny, you could have become a doctor. What are you doing here?
I like after seeing like my parents be doctors, I knew one thing I never wanted to do was become a doctor.
It's so much work.
No,
It's
seriously,
so
it's like
much.
I could not deal with that. I wanted to become a politician and a lawyer. That's what I wanted.
You wanted to be a bureaucrat.
I
Interesting.
wanted to be a bureaucrat.
Interesting.
Do you know why? Do you know why?
Why?
'Cause
Star
I
Wars.
hate politicians. No, I hate politicians. I wanted to no, because it's like
For the
I
Empire.
no, I hate politicians so much, and it does stuff from Star
Nice.
Wars, and I'm just like, I hate politicians so much. I could do a better job than they can. That's literally why I wanted to become a politician, because I'm like, I could fucking do
That's
this.
cool.
This growing up, I did policy debate. So it's like there's like traditional debate where you like arguing and things.
You were
I
also
did
in debate. I love
Yeah,
that. You
so
went.
it's
You
like
did
I did
the debate.
no,
VTuber.
exactly. So
Sorry.
I did no, you're good. What are you apologizing for, dude? Debate is like the fucking best. I did very specifically
It was
policy
good.
debate, but there's like a subject debate in like school where you're like arguing with another thing. But policy debate is very specifically like mock Congress,
Yes,
where
it
it's
is.
like
It
you
is.
craft a bill and you do this thing and you have to try and do this. And I'm like, writing bills is very interesting. The laws of the United States are very interesting, and I really, really wanted to like, you know, be like I
Like
loved it a
be
lot. I'm like,
legislation.
no, exactly. But like with learning about legislation and policy making and politicians, I'm like, wow, these people fucking suck. I hate them all. I could do this. So
Yeah.
that's why I wanted to become a politician. So when I went to college, I went into very specifically international lawmaking and like politics, because it's like that's what I wanted to learn. And the school that I went to, they basically had these like really cool like programs that would send you to DC and basically be like, hey, like you can like intern on Capitol Hill for politicians, and I'm like, yes, this is what I want. But all those programs got shut down during COVID, so the influencer to politician pipeline stands true with me, unfortunately, because like that's what I want to do. Because it's like I hate politicians. I hate them so much.
No.
Listen, it's what drives me. Hatred and pure spite. So
No, totally
fucking
based.
pisses.
I love how lawful good you're aligned with that. Like that's
Lawful
really
good?
cool.
No, absolutely.
That's
It's
very
very-
lawful. Are you
He
kidding?
would
You
storm
want
the
to go
Capitol.
into I mean, I mean, would you say that like you're more like neutral good then? Because you're in it for yourself, or
It's very
lawful
much.
good?
I don't know. I wouldn't say lawful good. I'd say I'd say I guess it's I would say lawful, but not in the traditional lawful sense. Like
Okay.
we talk about D&D alignment. I think I fall in lawful neutral because it's like
Interesting.
here's the thing. I like the second I go into politics, I know I will never be happy again in my life. I know this for sure because I know that unfortunately there's a lot of bad people out there trying to do bad things very specifically within that sphere of the world, right?
Yeah.
And I hate them. I hate them so much. And I feel like lawful good traditionally is very much just like I'm going to do the right thing all the time. I want these people dead, dude. Have you seen that fucking clip from the Hunger Games? They're holding hands. I want them dead, you know?
Yeah.
It's like it's
You want
it's
to throw
this
the whole
thing-
system away. I get that.
It's this whole thing of just like I fucking like it's like how do I describe this without getting killed?
What do you mean by that?
The
They're gonna
ninjas
kill
are gonna
me,
get
guys.
you. What?
The ninjas are gonna get me. I do need to figure out a way to describe this without sounding genuinely insane on your podcast.
Oh, we don't.
Pause,
he
champ.
doesn't
You viewers are
have
like,
to be
you
on the
viewers are like,
podcast.
wow, he's losing it, guys. He's crazy.
I can have it cut from the podcast if you want.
No, it's okay. It's just like I think I'm definitely more lawful neutral. Because it's this whole thing of like internalized, like, do you guys have the I have this very much thing where it's like it was instilled in me from a young age that like I very much internalized this thing when I was a kid where it's just like I am a bad person and I'm like secretly a bad person and I'm covering it up and I've tricked everyone into thinking I'm a good person, right?
Danny!
So it's just like
Who
no,
are
it's my mother, duh. So and it's very and so it's very much this thing of like I don't think I'm a good person. I'm pretending to be one. Which and it's like, do you guys know the basilisk paradox?
I haven't heard of the basilisk paradox. I've heard of the basilisk. I mean, it's
Is
the
that the
big
one
serpentine
eating your own
creature.
tail?
Okay, that's an Ouroboros, but
Oh, okay.
this has nothing to do with the actual
Okay.
creature. I'm gonna preface this. I'm like, do you guys want to know? Because it's technically like a thought
Yes.
experiment, and it does actually like tweak some people out, unfortunately.
Go for it. I
like,
love psychological
actual
crap.
like trigger warning. Like Fifi, are you okay with this?
Yeah. Anyone listen to podcasts? Just trigger warning for potential like
Mindfuckery.
Mindfuckery.
Stress.
distressing topic.
Yeah. So the basilisk thing is the basilisk paradox is basically in the future there's the potential of a program being created, a AI or some kind of entity being created that basically knows whoever helped make it and whoever didn't help make it. And if you don't help make this program, it will kill you. If you knew about this program and you didn't help its creation, it will kill you. But if you did know and you did help it, it won't hurt you. And this thing has the potential to be made and has the potential not to be made. But because of the way this thing is formed, it can like look into the past and stuff like that. It's like this is very like hypothetical-esque thing. I'm explaining it very poorly as well. But because of this, if now that you know about this program, now that you know about the basilisk, as it's called, are you going to help it be made or are you going to not? Because if you don't help it be made, it has the potential to be made and kill you. But if you do help, but if you, now that you know about it and you do help it be made, it's going to kill other people that knows about it but didn't help. So it's very much this like paradoxical will they, won't they kind of, I explained it very poorly.
No, you're good.
Pause.
I mean,
no, you're fine.
It's
Go
kind of
ahead,
like almost
Kiki.
like the prisoner's dilemma in a way.
Almost a very much prisoner's dilemma. Very much prisoner's dilemma. I forgot where I was going with this. Help me trace my follow my steps back now to where I started.
I actually had a question about the basilisk. So I
Yes.
mean, if you didn't help make it, but let's say you continue your bloodline, I mean, those children aren't helping to make it if it's already made, and it's already like established the boundary that if you haven't helped to make it, then you die. So I mean, that means that all future generations die with it, correct?
Well, if your children don't like know about it, then I think they're fine.
Oh, okay. So it's not something that's gonna like destroy all of humanity either way.
No, it like kills you very specifically.
I
It hates
think
you
it's
in
like at
particular.
the point of its creation only,
Yeah.
not
Yeah,
afterwards.
the inception of this machine is very much the most important aspect about it. Help me trace
Okay,
my steps
so-
back to where I was going with this, because this was important to the point I was making. Fuck.
I don't know.
Did I lose it?
It's
I think we
somewhere
got
in
lost
there.
in the sauce.
It's we're
Oh,
making that wiggle
shit.
that noodle.
Oh shit, I'm fucking stupid. This was important to the point I was making.
Oh, we were talking about like college and then
Yes.
Politics.
politics. You'll never be happy
Your
again in your
alignment?
life.
Your alignment.
Alignment. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, hold on. I'm
Like
cooking.
the stars.
I'm cooking. I'm figuring it out. I'm finding it. 2 seconds.
You're very centered. You're lawfully neutral.
Yeah, lawful neutral is what you were talking about.
Okay.
World-
Yes.
you-
Yes. I got it. Okay. So it's this whole thing of me internalizing that I think I'm secretly a bad person
Yes.
pretending to be good. And because I think I'm a bad person pretending to be good, does that mean all my good actions are bad because I know about it? It's this paradoxical relationship with myself where it's like,
Mhm.
I'm secretly a bad person, so every good action I make is to enable the fact that I'm actually an evil person hiding that I'm good. Like I'm actually secretly an evil person. These good actions are not actually good for the sake of being good. They're bad because I'm hiding the fact that I'm bad, and there's no actually good things coming from them. And it's this very paradoxical relationship coming from like the basilisk, where it's like, oh, it's like I'm evil, bad person, and I'm enabling that evil because I'm doing these good things to hide it. You know? Does that
Mhm.
make sense? Or am I
Yeah.
crazy? So
I'm no, you're not crazy. I'm trying to see the comparison.
I would say, like, do you want a response or do you want like my own opinion?
your own opinion. I'm just like, I'm trying to explain if this makes sense.
I would say we're getting pretty philosophical. I
We
can't say the
are.
word.
I'm philosophical, but I like it. I think it's great.
Yeah,
I'm having fun. That's why I'm yapping
Mhm.
so much. I'm so sorry for like completely enveloping
that's
the
apologize.
conversation.
This is fine. I would say,
I'm honored that you feel like comfortable enough to get this philosophical. You know what I mean? To just be very open. I think it's very nice.
Well,
I wish to propose a question to this
Yes.
philosophical topic. That's also philosophical. I would say,
yes.
what makes a good person, though?
That's a great question. I
Yeah.
wouldn't know because I'm secretly evil.
I would say, like,
Well,
in my
so you
opinion,
say, oh, go ahead.
I would say, in my opinion, I don't really like it when people look like a super good, perfect person. Like, actually, if someone is, if they look too good on the outside, I immediately like kind of distrust them. I
get that.
if someone looks too perfect on the outside, I'm like, it just nope, you're hiding something. But if
It
someone's
feels
got like
disingenuine.
exactly, and I'm like,
Mm.
there's no way you're that good, quote unquote. So you're definitely hiding something, and I don't like it. But if someone's more like
Sorry, go.
unfiltered, and like, yes, the people was like, oh yeah, like, they, I I really can't think of any good example, but you go to this person and it's like, oh yeah, but they got like all these flaws, blah blah blah. I'm like, cool, they got flaws. Wow, they're a real person. That's fantastic.
I agree with that. There are so many people that it's like, that do hide behind their, their deeds as like good people and want to be perceived as that, right? And that it's off-putting, as you were saying, because it's just like it's almost like this uncanny valley-esque where it's just like that's no one's that
Performative?
perfect. Yes, very performative. So
Yeah,
I completely understand where you're coming from.
I don't like when people seem to be performative because, yeah, if they seem like just like way too good, it's like the too good to be true. It probably isn't concept.
Yeah,
I'm just like, no, you're being performative. Like, I don't really trust you, and most of the time I'm right.
totally.
But I like more flawed people. And, like, I never claimed to be a good person. I remember telling Chacha one time that you, like, had your jaw to the floor the one time I told you that I got fired for stealing money at a job.
Yeah! I was like, what?
Fifi, oh my god.
I know. I'm out of control.
Fifi, you crazy with it.
I've actually been fired from a job like 3 or 4 times.
Really?
Oh yeah, for different things. Like I had like 3 jobs in a row. I got fired from all of them.
That's so funny. So real, queen. Yeah.
When you say like you're secretly a bad person, but I think like, do you want to be a bad person though? I think
No.
intention also really matters too.
Oh, absolutely. It's going back on the like, I'm secretly a bad person thing. It was very much again instilled for me that I was younger that I am a bad person, and that trying to compensate for the fact that I'm a bad person, trying to do good things does not make me good. It's
I hate that
does that-
mentality that you can't redeem yourself.
Exactly, right? Like, yeah, me too. That's why, like, that's why do you think I hate myself? Kind of thing. So
Yeah.
it's and I think intention absolutely does matter. So it's like even with what you're saying, Chacha, it's like intention is like so important. Like
Yes.
even with me trying to be a good person, that intention is still, in my mind, corrupted just a little bit because I have this whole mentality of, am I actually doing this to be a good person, or am I doing this am I doing this in spite the fact that I'm bad, kind of thing?
Or do you mean like you naturally want to do something, or versus you're doing something because it'll look good versus like, oh, you actually want to?
Not exactly.
Okay.
Close, but not exactly. It's here's the thing. I feel like doing the right thing is natural to most people, right?
I think people want
I think
to
it's exactly. I think it's natural to me even. But because of that mindset that was instilled in me from when I was younger, sometimes it's like I'm very much moved away from it now, where I'm a lot healthier about it now, and I'm very much not like, oh, I'm evil now, but it's like growing up I was very much just like, oh, I'm evil and I'm a bad person, blah 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 blah, where it's not like I want to do evil bad things. It's like I would do something good, and then I would think on that what I did, and I'm like, oh, I did that because I'm trying to like hide the fact that I'm evil, not
I hate
because
that you
actually
grew
did
up with
because I
that
was good.
mentality. I'm adopting you. Congratulations, you're my son now. Like the heck? I really I got another one, Fifi. I got another one. Like
dragged him in.
I don't like that. That like it that you basically had to grow up thinking that you were just like this bad person. Like anything that you did was
Hey, me neither.
Like
it sucked.
A mask for what you thought you were. Like that I'm sorry.
Bonk on the head,
Goodness
Danny.
gracious.
No.
It's
no.
okay. Again, I'm much better now, right? Like it's like I am in a much healthier, much better place.
I'm so happy for you.
Thank you. I'm very happy now. Like, I'm very much like, no, I'm doing this because it's the right thing to do, and I'm a good person, and I'm not evil, and I'm not fucked up like that. Duh.
Yeah.
But it's just like growing up, it really did suck because I'm just like, wow, I'm secretly evil. I'm hiding it, and I very much internalized that. And I feel like I feel like a lot of very specifically Asian children have that.
A very
You
shame.
know?
It's a very shame complex sort of
Yeah.
like environment. That's just part of the. That's not the right word. Community is not the right word. What's the word I'm
Culture.
looking for? Culture. Yes.
Yeah. I think a lot of Asian children understand where I'm coming from, where it's like where it's just like it's very like honor,
Yes.
tradition, accountability, things like that. And it's like
And
mistakes are
responsibility.
and
Mhm.
mistakes are very much preyed upon as weakness and intrinsic to your character, not as an actual mistake, you know?
Yeah, I've seen
So
that happen
yeah,
before. Not much I can comment on it because I'm not Asian, so I didn't have the same upbringing as that. And I'm not saying it's exclusive to them, obviously, but you know what I'm saying. Oh fuck, I don't know.
Well, I
no,
mean,
you make sense.
it's common in a lot of like abusive households too. I mean, like you have this mentality that comes from, your progenitors. The grandfather was abusive to your father, and your father carries it on to you, and I mean, you ultimately decide where the cycle ends. So, yeah.
I
And
mean-
it's hard because there's a lot of, cultural, just okay, I'm just going to take it because this is what my family and their family and all,
Yep.
went before them.
It stops with us.
It
Yes.
stops with us. My bloodline dies with me. I will have no children.
Exactly. My children won't have any trauma because they won't exist.
I mean, yeah. I
No.
mean, as much as people don't want to admit it, like your upbringing influences a lot of who you are as an adult.
Yes.
Like I was just starting to come to like this realization, like within like last year, when I would just randomly discover things, and I took psychology and I didn't know any of this, and it was just like. Well, I mean, I always like knew just like from like little tiny aspects of my personality, um, why, okay, for example, I really try not to be like this now. I'm much better now, but when I used to meet people for the first time, and I've been told this by friends I've known for a while now, and they look back and like, yeah, when I first knew you, you like were like emotionless. You're like straight up a
Oh.
robot, and you never talked, had no
Sleep
facial
more.
expression.
Sleep.
Yeah, I've literally been told this multiple times, and when I took psychology in college, I remember the person I sat next to. I don't even remember them. You know, I didn't make friends with them or nothing, but we had to like go around the class, tell us about who you are, blah blah, that whole thing, and I can't even remember like what I said in context, but the person that I sat next to in psychology, their response to me was, well, it's impossible for you to be annoying because you literally never talk. And
Mhm.
so I also like discovered what attachment styles were. Do you guys know about attachment styles?
Yes. Mhm.
So I am what's called anxious preoccupied, and I looked at what an anxious attachment style was, and I literally check every single box. Every single box. I'm like, I didn't know my entire life could just be written in textbook form like this. What the hell?
What attachment style are you guys? So you're anxious, preoccupied. What are you, Cha-Cha?
I have no idea. I've never
Neither do
actually
I.
taken a test.
Beefy, diagnose us.
Well,
I don't.
well, I just read
I
health
ignore.
journals and I read what each attachment style was. It's there's only like 4 of them. There's secure attachment, which not most people have, and then there's anxious, preoccupied, or just anxious, or avoidant, and then I can't remember what the other one is, but all I know is that, like, for example, right, if you are somebody like me who has an anxious attachment style, you cannot date anyone who is avoidant. they are notorious for being toxic because you each do what the other attachment style absolutely like hates, like crumbles at. You are going to make a cocktail of just whirlwind of emotions and toxicity. So I think it's very important to know that. And I was like, wow, this explains a lot. Wow.
Wow. Real life girls. Interesting. Psychology is very cool.
It's like very cool, princess.
Anyways, the trauma stops with me. I've decided I'm no longer traumatized. I legitimately, I'm gonna be so real. I kind of just did that though. With like when I became an adult, I'm just like, I'm tired of being like, I'm tired. Like I'm like, because it's like, I was hanging out with a former friend. They're very much not my friend anymore, which is really funny. But like I was hanging out with them one day, and we were talking about something, and they were just tying everything back, like everything bad that had ever happened to them in their life was tied back to their like childhood trauma. And like your childhood trauma very much affects you, and it's very real. But I was like talking to them, but the thing that off put me about them was their lack of accountability in their own life, you know?
Yeah.
And it's like we were chatting and like, oh, it's because of this, and I'm just like,
Like, okay, but you still
no,
have free will. I
no,
think
like
ultimately you have free will.
you have autonomy, right? Exactly.
Yes.
And I was talking to them, and I'm like, I gotta lock the fuck in. And I literally just kind of like, I literally like called my mom the next day, and I'm like, Mom, you need to go to therapy. And like, it was really weird because it's just like, I don't know what this is. Again, maybe it's the autism, but I kind of just stopped, you know? I'm like, yeah, like my trauma helped form me, but it's not like who I am now.
Yeah,
Like
like
I'm an adult. I
y-
can make my own choices, you
yeah.
know? And I literally just kind of stopped thinking about it. I'm just like, I'm just gonna do other things now and then worry about that and think about it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
I don't
See,
mean,
know.
I'm
Is that
under the
crazy?
no, I mean,
no. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Go ahead,
I was gonna
Fifi.
say like there comes a point where you can't just drag your past around with you like a chain all the time. And I hate to say it, but it can be socially very uncomfortable for people if you just casually trauma dump all the time. I'm sorry, like just not socially comfortable for like basically all parties.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So it
No,
was just this.
I like the very like fake it till you make it sort of Delulu is the Salulu
Yeah.
method
And
because sometimes it really does work.
It does. Like to some point, yes. Also, so I think it's like self-awareness.
Yes.
Which like I said, I just randomly found out like about like all these things, and then gaining self-awareness really helped me. And then also like faking it till you make it.
Mhm.
You know, being Delulu helps you. So yeah, being self-aware and
Yes.
then like basically deciding to be like, okay, I'm not gonna be like that, and then faking it till you make it. That's really like kind of the key formula.
like legit, it's untraumatize yourself by simply refusing to be traumatized.
Yeah.
Just stop it. Just stop. That's what it's crazy.
Yeah.
Just stop.
Well,
I
be
it
the
works
master of your own
apparently.
life. Be the master of your own life. Choose happiness for yourself so that like one day you can be happy. I like that sort of mindset.
I fully
So,
agree.
mhm.
I mean,
I think
I
it
hope
worked
I'm
out
not
pretty
an
well.
emotionless robot anymore.
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so either,
Listen,
Fifi.
if listen, you at least we know you at least have one emotion, and that's horny. That's that we know that for sure. We know that.
Face.
All right? So you at least got one back.
I'll take it. That's the one I'm gonna latch on to.
You're just like, that's it now. I've done it.
That's
We
brilliant.
fixed it, guys.
My
No other
baseline.
emotions. Everything else
Well,
is just a
Danny,
variation of horny.
what else do you have going on? Like what projects are you working on at the moment?
I'm working on Soda Pop, the next music video.
Let's
Let's
go!
go.
What
Let's
Yeah.
color is your hair gonna
go.
be?
It's gonna be black. I just need to I just need to figure out a way to pay for it. Because the last one I paid for out of pocket, and I'm not doing that again.
Mm.
Yeah,
It's
I
way
mean,
too much.
I the budget on that must have been insane. You don't have to divulge numbers, but like that.
It was a big number, unfortunately, and it was worth it for sure. But it's like the reason why I did the music video was as a proof of concept to basically be like, hey, look what I did in a week and with my own money.
That's
Imagine if you gave
amazing.
me like $200,000 in like a month, give me your money kind of thing.
Yeah.
So it was very, 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 very fun. I really love doing it. It's like the most fun I've ever had doing content creation in a long time, which I'm really happy about. So
Yeah, I love that video.
I'm so glad.
We'll have a link
gonna
to your
watch it after
socials.
this.
Yeah, I put a link to it in the group chat.
Sweet.
Wow.
Okay, cool.
Wow.
Thank God. Wow, real life girls.
we were like real life girls.
We're real girls
life
where? I
girls.
thought we were dudes with voice changers.
Exactly.
Yeah.
In our basements.
In our
your-
basement.
in your mom's basement.
Mm-hmm. In the mom's basement.
Very different. In your mom's basement. I don't understand that sentiment. I think it's weird. Real life girls.
I mean, like
I need to shut the fuck up. I need to shut the fuck up.
No,
so
we
sorry.
love all of Danny.
This is like my brain fog, Daniel. Woke up like an hour ago. Fucking a little bit sick talk. I'm
I think that that's such a
incoherent.
cute stem, honestly. Real life girls. Like that's
Real life girls.
New vocal stem unlocked.
It's so stupid.
It's
I'm
okay,
so
Alpha.
sorry. This has been a mess of a podcast. I'm so sorry, guys.
Why are you sorry? This is great. I had a great time.
It's okay,
I'm just-
Alpha. We did great.
Me when I'm genuinely just insane.
Have you guys done like the Omegaverse quiz?
Oh, I
I
did
need
it.
to. I still need to do it.
I am a lonely alpha.
I am a soft alpha.
I still need to do it. I was gonna do it on stream with the community, so we'll see
I
how
did
that
it.
goes.
I did it on the plane when I was going to New York because it was in the group chat, so I was just bored. I'm like, ooh, I want to see, which I thought was very funny.
I
So
did it
sitting
on
next to this
stream.
very old woman. You did it on stream. You're
I
a
didn't do
soft
it.
alpha.
Soft alpha, and I was like, yeah, you guys are so quiet because you all wanted me to get like bottom omega, and I didn't, so fuck you.
Mhm.
In
We
your
can't
face.
get pregnant. We can't get pregnant, Fifi.
Well,
I'm gonna end up being a bottom. I feel it now. I feel it now.
I was told because it was
Man.
soft alpha, I could get pregnant.
But that's not
Mm.
how
I
it
could get
works.
impreg. I don't know.
That's not how it works. I thought
Empreg.
I thought only Omegas could get empreg.
That's what I thought
Yeah.
too. They're like, oh, but it's soft alpha. You could still get impreg.
No, what?
I'm like,
That's
nope.
that's
No
me when I
pregnant,
lie
only
and spread
breed.
misinformation. me when I'm fucking wrong. Me when I'm your chat and I'm fucking stupid.
POV chat's
Dude.
just a little bit silly.
A little bit
little.
silly, dude.
A
Twitch
little
chat's
goober.
it's so funny. Whenever I'm making like a YouTube video and I'm streaming it, I don't know what it is, but Twitch chat, like a Twitch chatter as an individual is intelligent, has an average human intelligence. Twitch chat as an entity,
Oh, hive mind.
they become infinitely stupider. As an individual, that's a person. As a group, shut the fuck up.
I know, it's because it's when you get a bunch of dudes together in a room, the IQ level drops. It's the same with
Somehow.
chat.
It's the same with chat. So
really
if you're
is.
We don't
watching if you're watching this and you come to the Twitch chat, just know that you will become dumber simply by proximity. All right, idiot by proxy is what you are.
Idiot by proxy.
Just-
You will
just like
post
us.
the copy
You
pasta.
put me in a room with two other ADHD people, and I can't make a single coherent sentence, as you saw. Unfortunately,
Real life girls.
real life
girls.
girls. Wow.
We're gonna use
Oh.
that, but I don't know any real life girls. Cha cha.
It's me. It's just me. Yeah.
But
you and me, baby.
but we're fake anime women.
Oh, that's right. You're right. I forgot for a minute. I'm sorry. Let me get back into my persona. My voice changer's a little busted. I'm gonna have to like put new batteries in. That's how it works, right? With voice changers.
Oh
I
yeah,
have no idea.
absolutely.
You just put new batteries in.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Okay.
You're not a real mother or woman. You
No.
are. It's
What is
actually
a
just
woman?
it's actually just me, guys. This is all pre-recorded.
That's crazy.
You're
I
all
know,
three of
right?
us.
I'm playing 3 parts here, and I have been for years.
Mm.
It's unfortunately it's me. It's me the whole time, Barry. It was me, Barry.
This I'm the one who checked you off. At
I jacked you off at
supersonic
super speed to make it seem like you came at a woman's touch.
Dude, that's like a Shyamalan twist.
I was me, Barry. You were gooning to my voice. I told you. You
No.
remember when I told you were a good boy for jerking it crazy style? That was
Crazy
me,
style.
Barry.
Crazy style Dio.
It's one of my favorite memes
Oh.
ever.
Yeah. Jump on it, crazy style
Yeah,
Dio.
you jerk it for mommy right now. You recognize that? That's what I thought.
Can you imagine? Maybe I should do that for the next ASMR stream. Do like a male voice changer.
You just have me do it for you.
Actually, that'd be great content, Danny. Can you imagine? Do my
I'll
mommy
do it.
ASMR?
I'll do it. Just
He will finally become a VTuber.
That was a good boy. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, you cup your balls like that. Yeah, stroke your shit, big dog. Let's go.
Thank you for the 5 subs. That's right.
Hey, thanks for the 5 subs, King. Who made that mess, King? You did.
I can't. That's great. All right. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with us, Danny.
Thanks for having me. I'm so sorry.
No. Why are you stop apologizing? Listen, remember when we said that we're not traumatized anymore? We can you don't
Oh, this
have
is
to
a trauma.
apologize.
This is because I'm crazy.
It's
Yeah,
okay,
no, I'm not apologizing because like I feel like I did something wrong. I'm apologizing because I'm genuinely insane, and I know half the things I said on this podcast are gonna get cut because they just incoherent ramblings of a madman.
I love it. I think it's great.
Oh my god! Well, thank you so much for having me, guys. This was really fun, and I hope I get invited back because I hope I wasn't too crazy.
Heck yeah. Heck
We
yeah.
we love fresh out of bed Danny. Don't worry.
Mhm.
Yay!
Next time we'll get the DLC, right?
You know, listen, if
We'll
it's
get
after
Blonde Danny
October,
next time,
then
right?
yes. I hope so. I really want to go back to blonde. The black hair is fine. I just don't care for it. I'm just like whatever. Whatever.
It doesn't
man.
feel like you. I don't know.
It really no. It doesn't. It doesn't. It's just like. No, I look in the mirror and I'm just like okay.
Everyone, all right, I live here.
No, seriously, like this morning, I'm not even kidding. I looked in the mirror and I got startled. It genuinely happens all the time. It's bad. I'm just like, fuck, I forgot. Because it's been 5 years, right? Just like.
All right, well, we'll get blonde Danny next time, and then he won't lose his mind because he does not have the face of a doppelganger.
That was the source of his insanity. It's the black hair. So once he goes blonde, all will be right again.
Arctic Fox in my brain grooves.
Mm-hmm.
A pardipper deck.
It's like light mode versus dark mode, Danny. Dark mode, Danny.
Rabbit H. Scabbard.
Oh, thank you so much, Danny. Where can we find you?
Yes.
You could find me on my TikTok, DannyPhantom.exe, or on my YouTube, DannyPhantomExe. There's no dot there. Thank you for having me, guys. I really appreciated this. This was really fun. I hope it was okay.
It was
I
great.
hope it's
It
usable.
was a good time.
It was great. All right, we're gonna sign off now. Oyakodon Podcast. Goodbye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.